Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be where you are out there.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
It is so good to see you. My name is Jeff Fritz, and today is December 20th, 2020. That's a lot of 20s. How you doing there, chat room? Good morning. We're going to write a little bit of code today. How's it going there? Robert Tables is here. You'll be happy to know we're going to get into a little bit of Docker today. I've got a problem that I need solving, and I think containers in Docker are going to be just the way to go here for me. Let's say hello to the chat room. There they are over there. How's it going there? Burger B is here. It's Mahesh Korea. Good to see you. Sinan Keskin. Hello to you in Turkey. So good to hear where you're connecting in from. 5 Minute Coding. Hello. Alex Headley. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Good afternoon to you. DDVDVV. Hey, how's it going? Is it Pinocchio's? Just finished cooking, enjoying a meal. Awesome. Fitz and everyone. Well, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Sleepy Developer. Oh, yeah. We've got some things to do. Christmas with Fritz Caparino. We need to schedule. I've done it the past 2 years now. We need to schedule this. I will read on stream 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and of course, that holiday favorite, 'Twas the Night Before Die Hard. I read those on stream here to celebrate the holiday. I'm not sure if we'll do that on Wednesday or Thursday this week, but we will definitely make a point of reading, of course, that holiday cheer, that holiday story, 'Twas the Night Before Die Hard. And I've got something to say about that. 1 second here. I want to make sure I say hello to everybody. Stelzy, good to see you. PC Nerd, greetings and salutations. We're doing fine. We're doing pretty good here. Thank you for the host. William Maines, good to see you. So, I'm sitting down this morning, Sunday morning, sit down and have breakfast. Sitting down in the family room, enjoying a nice cup of coffee with Mrs. C. Sharp Fritz, as one does, and watching Saturday Night Live from last night because I'm sorry, I'm old enough that I don't stay up the whole time, and it's easier and faster to watch on YouTube the next morning. And she confesses to me, I'm trying to hold this back. She's never seen all of Die Hard. What?
Squirrel is so bad. He's good.
I can't believe it. Are you kidding me?
What'd you do?
So here's what I did. So tonight, we're going to build a nice fire in the fireplace, light all the Christmas candles in the family room, nice big bowl of popcorn, pour some eggnog with a little bit of hooch in it, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of adult beverage there, and we're going to watch that Christmas Story to end all Christmas stories. We're going to watch Die Hard tonight. You've never seen it either, PC Nerd. Do yourself a favor and watch the Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie. If you like overly explosive action movies, with Alan Rickman. So, that's going to be a thing tonight. Swameware, good to see you. Happy coding. We'll be doing that. It is the Christmas. I wouldn't say it's the Christmas movie, but it's my favorite Christmas movie now that the Christmas Story movie has been just overplayed and beat into our brains over the last 10 years. I believe it's on Netflix right now. I don't know. Burger B. I need to go find it. DeStitches, thank you so much for the resub. 7 months, and we'll make a donation to Girls Who Code. I had my wallet on me. I need to do that. Yes, I will be doing a Christmas reading of 'Twas the Night Before Die Hard, because that's a thing. Yes, fireside style, absolutely. You visited a house that had a Christmas the house that had a Christmas Story was filmed in. I'm not surprised it's a museum, and it's not actually in Ohio, is it? It's not on Cleveland Street. It's somewhere else. It is in Ohio. Okay. So south of Cleveland. Okay. I'll need to find my way there. So, did you see the clip that we had on Thursday this week? Thursday, was it? When our friends and moderator extraordinaire here, the Hugo doll and Coding Bandit dropped a link in chat, and we had a message sent to, not just to me, but to the live coders from the OG, the tech OG, Steve Wozniak. Check out the clips just below here here on Twitch. I shared it on the live coders Twitter as well. Make sure you check that out. We were blown away that Hugo and Carrie, it was a cameo. So I hope at some point that we have a chance as a team to reach out to Steve, to Mr. Wozniak, and hopefully do something with him in the future. I think that would be a tremendous opportunity for the team, and certainly to get somebody. He mentioned in the video about how passionate he is about technical education. To have him join a live stream. Our friends at Twilio had Bill Nye, another one of the folks that I professionally look up to, aspire to. I sometimes describe what I do here as Bill Nye for the coding generation. Having those types of folks get involved a little bit with live streaming and offer some insight, I think, is tremendous help for all of us. So you searched that 'twas the night before Die Hard, and my previous readings are some of the top results. See that, sleepy developer. So we need to do that again this year. Maybe I need to figure out how to do some special effects in there. Bring in explosions and Christmas music and whatnot. Let me get some Christmas music playing here in the background. If whatever holiday you may celebrate, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, what have you, we're gonna play just a little bit. It's a lo-fi holiday music here from our friend Harris Heller. Just kind of groovy in the background, and now it doesn't know what this hat is, PC Nerd. It doesn't. The bot doesn't know. And actually, my the bill for running the artificial intelligence for the hats is starting to get a little bit more expensive. Not gonna lie, it's getting up there. This is Harris Heller's a very lo-fi Christmas playlist, free for you to listen to, for you to use on Twitch, on YouTube, wherever it is that you might be broadcasting. Royalty free. Thank you so much, Harris. We really appreciate you making this music available for us to listen to everywhere on wherever we're broadcasting or sharing holiday cheer and great video content. Caparino, I'm still wearing my sleep cap. Oh no. Svava is here. Good to see you. There's Svava Blount. There she is. Hello. Bill Gates, somebody saying bring in Bill Gates to participate in a live stream. That's both Bill and Steve Ballmer. While they're big supporters of education, from the folks that I know who have interacted with them, it's not something that they're interested in participating in. It's not something that they engage with. It would be tremendous to have a sit down discussion with him that we streamed for a few minutes, but I don't think he would. I don't. And please, if somebody who is in touch with Bill Gates, if they are connected, correct me. It would be tremendous to be able to have a 5-10 minute discussion with him on a live stream, talking about education, talking about making technology available to folks. But I don't think he'd want to be involved like Steve would in actually teaching a little bit of a lesson. Steve Wozniak, that is. So yeah, Bill's eradicating malaria and stuff. He's got a higher purpose, funding, and trying to strategically take care of things. Where the engineer in Woz, and it really comes out where he wants to be hands-on and really actively doing things. So, Steve, I've turned off the followers welcome because we were getting blown away by the various bots. Now, see, the attention bot didn't play that. I don't know why. Is it misbehaving again? Is this misbehaving? Because I just installed the latest, I see it playing, but it's not going out. It's not coming through on my headset. Right, Steve Wozniak definitely is the type of person, from what I've heard, and certainly from his yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, that'll explain it. But I actually wanted to go out on this one. Now we should hear it. Hey, Black Eye, good to see you. Still no. I'm still not hearing it. I think this is a bug in the latest OBS. There it is. Now we got it. Let me see here. You've heard stories that Bill can code circles around anybody. Don't know if that is true or just stuff of legend. I don't think he's as engaged with, from what I've been told from folks who have had meetings with Bill. I have not met him. No. I'm a bit down the food chain at Microsoft. But what I've been told is that while he doesn't actively code anymore, he definitely has insight into how software functions and can immediately pick up limits and on what it is that you've planned and built, and sees the abstract, destination where you could take things. He's definitely still got that visionary capability with how he works with stuff, and there's definitely a place for folks like that. There's a place for folks who are hands-on engineers who know their way around the code and the technologies, putting together and wiring up the cloud services. You need all different types of folks to make a successful product. So, is Wozniak now engaged in blockchain stuff? Don't know. So I have not met any of the executives at Microsoft. Well, I've spent time with Scott Guthrie, and I think as my career continues to grow at Microsoft, I'll end up spending more time with Scott Guthrie. Yes, these are Gunner glasses. These are the Gunner Lightning 360. The folks at Gunner were kind enough to send me a pair. You can get a pair. There's a link just below here on Twitch, along with a coupon code. Fill that out, send that in. I think you get 10% off, free shipping or something like that. I forget exactly what the current offer is. Check them out. The folks at Gunner are very happy with how we've been promoting and seeing more folks in the tech industry get involved with their product. So what I like about these glasses particularly is you can swap out the lenses for real sunglasses. So you can always wear the same glasses here, there, and everywhere. And they have different arms that you put on them. These ones, you can see they have a little bit of an angle on them, so that they don't pinch your temples when you're wearing a headset like this and streaming. They have a Pentium 4 processor in each lens. There you go. Malnix has a... See that? Friends, we got a problem we need to solve here today, and I need your help. Can I get your help today? Can I get your feedback? Chat room, I need your help. We've been working on the KlipTok. KlipTok is the service that I've been building so that we can turn Twitch clips into social media interactions, and I've built a ton of plumbing, a ton of the plumbing, the piping that holds this thing together. And I've run into two big issues over the past 48 hours that we need to address. I was working on doing the GDPR feature, hey, I want you to forget me, when I ran into this other issue. It's available. You can go out there to it right now. There's nothing keeping folks from going to it. I'm just not actively promoting it yet. And when I tell you what these two features are, you're going to go, ooh, yeah, don't promote that yet. First, performance is garbage. I need to work on perf. If you go to the website right now, we've got about 200 videos that folks have submitted and loaded into the system, because you can start loading systems in there. Loading folks in. It's not actively discovering yet, but you can go through and you can submit more videos into it. And we've got about 200 videos that are currently indexed by the service that, let me head over to the code here so you can see, because I can show you what this looks like. Let me get over to the code. Let me head over there to this. It does need a little bit of user interface improvement, and our friend Ed Charbonneau, another member of the Live Coders, is helping with a little bit of CSS. But you can see here, I'm storing everything in Azure Table Storage. 219. Let me refresh there. Yeah, there's 219 videos in here, and if you go to the homepage, performance is just trash right now. It's not good. So here's what I'm thinking. We need to figure out how to optimize that, and I have some ideas, and I want to get your opinion on this, because I've stepped out of minimum viable product, and I'm starting to hit, ooh, this is the first performance tuning. I have a pretty good idea where the bottleneck is, Vlol. I'll show you that in a minute. So there's that. Second thing is the social media cards. If you go and share one of these links to one of these what are these called? One of these clips, nothing happens. That also feeds into what happens when the search engine starts crawling the site. It hits WebAssembly, and none of the search engines do anything with it. So here's where I think somebody like a Robert Tables and Docker containers are going to come in to help. So here's the thing. When you navigate, let me bring up the website, because I can bring up the website. It's my website, darn it. When you go to the website and you navigate to one of these clips, right? And I grabbed one of our friend LA Face's clips and dropped it in here last night. Here, put the fish.
Put the fish. Put the fish. Put the fish. Put the fish. Put the fish. Put the fish. Put the. Hi.
So, okay. She was playing a cooking game and clicking through. Yeah, put the fish. You have a t-shirt with that. So there's a link to it. So here's the thing. There's no social media card that pops up, because when you navigate to this page, Azure actually routes you into the index page. The index HTML, the static HTML, which then detects, well, here's the URL that was requested, and reroutes the WebAssembly to paint that page. Just like if this were an Angular, a Vue, or a React app, single page application, and it routes you appropriately. There is no static page that actually answers at that address that I dropped into chat. Do me a favor, chat, throw a bunch of likes on this. Can you throw a bunch of likes on this so we can get this pushed up to the top, and throw a bunch of views on this so that we can put this up. And I also turned on autoplay. So when you first navigate to this page, it plays the video immediately. So when you're going to a page, a single page for this, it loads, right? It loads very quickly, right? When I look at the performance of this, right? It's, 11 seconds because it was loading all the crap coming in from Twitch here. But if I refresh this page, right? Boom, I'm in. And there's other ways to optimize this, but it says 6.5 meg. That's because it's loading the video at this point. Yeah, I get it. No, stop playing it. So I want to. There we go. Right, it loads quick enough here. There we go. 4 likes on it. So I'm okay with how this one performs, but it's when you go to the home page that it just. Well, okay, that time it loaded a heck of a lot quicker. I feel like I want to do several things. I want to output cache. Well, I can't output cache to get clips, because when it goes to get the clips, it just takes forever because of how I'm sorting and loading those. and saying, well, here's what I'm going to paint on the screen as the list of, see, look at this. Put, 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 put. And, well, now it loaded a heck of a lot quicker. But if I go to zoom in on, well, I'm going to choose Golden Boy, right? I don't have any of his videos indexed. But I go back to show all clips, and, okay, now that's loading a lot faster. That was taking a really long time to load. So part of me was thinking, I need to fix how that was indexed, the list of discoverable videos. See, oh, look at that. Put the Fish is now number, what is that, 4 on the website? So, I also need to work on the index. Yeah, it actually, not only does it have paging, Alex, let me put that message up. So Alex is asking the right question here. Does it have paging? It doesn't have paging, it has virtualized scroll. So, I think you might be right. There's a cold start issue here. I'm not sure. So, right in, if I zoom in on somebody here and go back to the full list, that's actually a lot faster than it was. It might now be cached. You might be right. I'd like to force a cache. So here's my thinking. And this will also help with... yeah, the content is loaded dynamically when scrolling. Right? You see it brings up a little loading banner. So look at this, and I've got some more videos loading in here. And please, if you're interested and you have some folks there, go ahead and submit their content to be indexed, and they'll get into the index here. It'll build out and add more content. I need to build search. I need to build the filter so it works a little bit faster. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to generate index pages for these, load them into Azure Blob Storage, as well as the list of, here's the top 50 discoverable videos when you first click into the website, and put them into a JSON blob. So that instead of going and discovering, well, what are the new videos for me to show as the discoverable videos, I just have a top list that is a JSON block sitting in Azure Blob Storage that I can go find that, the top discoverable videos. I know what that list is, and page them out to the website. Done. That'll be very, very quick. I load a batch of videos. It'll load, and if you can look here, there's a question, well, how's it loading? You'll see it loads a batch of, it's like 8 videos at a time. And it's dynamically loading also the images, the thumbnails. The thumbnails are all marked as load lazy. See that? So here, it gets the clip, and now I also have it sorting by hash. So when you go to the website, it no longer is it passing your ID around. It generates a hash that corresponds to your channel ID, your Twitch ID, stores that in a record in the repository here, but not in the clips, I'm sorry. So I have these authorization hashes and the Twitch IDs that go with them, so that when you come back and request, I know who you are, right? And here's the 13 records that have been opted in to show data, right? Nobody's opted out, issued the request to forget. So we have ways now to not pass your information around, have this unique, it's not quite a JOT token, but that type of thing so that I know who you are coming back. Exactly, Robert Tables, that's exactly what I'm thinking, but I need to put a proxy in front of this, a server-generated Jamstack. So these static pages, like if I go to, right, let me choose one here, if you're happy and you know it, right? So here's our friend Fairy Wings, if you're happy and you know it, and it's loading the video. So the idea being, this page doesn't actually exist anywhere. But if I generate some of the HTML that makes this up and put it into Azure Blob Storage, what I can do right? Because that blob storage will be HTMLs, all HTML files. I can then put an HA proxy, put a reverse proxy in front of KlipTok. So when you go to KlipTok, you go to my proxy that will then return either the static index HTML page or return the HTML out of blob storage, because according to your headers, you're a bot. So I'm going to serve that content directly. So then the Twitter crawler, Facebook crawler, LinkedIn crawler will get the entries with the title, the thumbnail, maybe the player, and we'll figure out how to do some description indexing there as well. So several things that I want to do here. I want to cache that discovery list. I want to start looking at getting the search for the list of streamers that you're following. I want to put a search here in front of this. Look at that. That average introvert with 1 like on only 6 views got bumped to the top because the number of views per the number of likes per view is highest for this one, so got bumped to the top. Right, and this will change. This will get indexes, but this will, right. This is the whole point of having discoverability. So several steps to do here that I want to do to work on perf, generate some static content so that I cache this. Doing the search for a specific streamer here, if I click into just Ellieface, because I've got 2 of her videos here, that loads really, really quickly. But I also, part of me wants to take this URL and make it not /hash, but also be able to go to /Ellieface and have it jump right into here's her videos, right? Or /C#Fritz, here's my videos. Sitemap XML coming, yeah, these types of things. But sitemap XML is going to be gigantic for these. So yeah, I want to contain the cache. I want to start loading up that blob storage and making this respond a lot quicker with some of these. And also, I mean, for the folks that I've been loading in as test data here, I've requested their permission to load in their video clips. So, right, and if I go back, I need to make it clearer that this goes back to the top. So I want to do a little bit of perf tuning. I want to get into setting up HA proxy as that reverse. I'm not going to get into building the automated cache of contents, but I think that discoverability index, so that I'm not searching through my table storage every time somebody hits the home page, is going to be big, because right now I'm hammering that table index every time somebody requests. So do a little bit of output caching there, do a little bit of let me see. Take care of something over here real quick. So if I can minimize those hits, it'll be a lot more cost effective and also a lot more performant. So I think I'm gonna hit both of those. So who dat? It's Litany is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I've got some stuff I gotta send to the live coder still that I'm way behind on. So I gotta take care of that as well. It's a busy day. So let me set the project here. Let's talk about perf and static content with Azure storage. Let's list that. And let's start with cache the discover list. Right, I just generated, I did that again. Just generate a JSON list with maybe the first 100 videos on the list, so that you can scroll through them, and that's the discoverability list. The top 100 that we've sorted and specified. Store those IDs in as a JSON block and load those up. Maybe recalculate that once an hour or something like that, so that we're not constantly hitting table storage to load up all of that data every time. Because right now, it loads all 250 of these every time. That's a lot. I think, so let's talk about, set up the blob cache. Blob cache for each video. No. Before I get to that, well, let's do that. Let's also do the streamer specific video route, which should be easy to do. Should be real easy to do. I may even want to do that one first, just so that it's real easy for somebody to say, oh, I want to take a look at any Robert Tables clips that are here. KlipTok.com/Robert Tables. Bang, there it is. That type of thing. And right, HA proxy configuration to reroute bots to the blob storage. I think that's enough to plan out today, and we're already almost 40 minutes in. Oh my goodness. Let me take care of this. All right. What do you think, chat room? You done something on your site that might help me in thinking about this? We should talk offline soon. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So, let me see. Let me do the streamer specific video route. I think that's going to be. Am I going to create these as GitHub issues too? They're actually a little bit out there as GitHub issues. Let me mark. Which one is it? Let me do number 3 first, because I think that's going to be the best of these. KlipTok is not publicly available on GitHub. I've kept that source code to myself for this. See, now it says there's only 5 views, even though we saw it at 6 a little bit earlier. No matter. So, and you can see how it's loading as it's going along, and it's only sent a half a meg at this point. But 15 seconds, yeah, because as I scroll here, it loads more stuff. See, and that time gets pushed out. But that time to first bit here is actually pretty good. So, what's interesting to me is that, right, that loading bit pops up, and it just takes, I don't know, I feel like we could do something to make that run faster. But getting this filtered for specific streamers, we can do that really quick here. You'll see I was working on the right to forget feature. So I actually started building behind the scenes privacy functions here, that when it does receive a hey, forget me, right, a forget request, doesn't it have, yeah, there it is down there. When it receives the forget request, I'm going to turn your ID from whatever Twitch issued, 936 whatever, into a GUID. I'm going to go through and blank out all of your comments. I'm going to replace the text with this text removed, and change the ID that's associated to the GUID, so it's anonymous at that point. I'm going to change all of your likes from whoever you were, 936 whatever, to that GUID, so that those channels still record that there was a like, but I forget who gave me the like. Blank out the clips, so if you had any clips that were loaded, we're going to mark those as no longer visible. I'm not going to delete them, but I'm going to mark them as no longer visible. there's a trickle-down effect to deleting a clip. So I'm marking them as deleted, so that later I can come through and delete all of the records and wait for all of those to complete. So I was working on that and building this so it all runs asynchronously on a queue behind the scenes in the back office, so you don't have to wait for it when you click the forget me button, because that's a pain in the neck, you know what I'm saying? And I also started abstracting away the names of all my queues. I don't know why this isn't. System string is not. What? Are you kidding? The common things I started looking at my architecture here and right in the rush to get something running. Things that I'm starting to refactor and find common. Put them into a common place because they're being reused across 2 or 3 different pieces here, because right now there's 3 public-facing parts to this project. The Blazor WebAssembly application, the API that Blazor reaches into to query, and the back office processes that run off-cycle to do things like recalculate views, likes, and comments. All of those things happen off-cycle. So let me change branch here. Change over to the main branch. What's that one? What changed? What's in that? Let me go back. See, over here. Let me just commit that. Work in progress. And go back over to main. And let's call this streamer. It's not really a streamer profile, but let's call it streamer route. At some point, I need to do a streamer profile page that shows all the images, all the thumbnails from their videos, and so you can then click into them and see a little bit more. It'd be really cool to be able to see, well, here's all the videos from that person. So let me just do this streamer route capability real quick. Yes, it has been changed. Reload it, please. Yes, I know, reload. There's a question here from Mano. When we query the storage tab, does the partition key have an impact on the perf? Not sure if what kind of model's being used. Does the API do it behind the scenes? The API does it behind the scenes. So when you do request a specific clip, the partition key is the streamer's ID, and the row key is the name, is the unique ID of the clip. And what I do is I do a query specifically on the row key. Josh!
Shark Josh just resubscribed for 20 months.
Thank you so much. And we'll make another donation to Girls Who Code. Yes, Alex, that's a great idea. For on the streamer page, have a summary dashboard, total views, likes, clips. Absolutely, because I have that data. Comments, likes, and of course the count of clips. I can absolutely have something like that. Let me head back to the GitHub for this, and right, I think that's just a streamer perf page, right? The streamer profile page. I don't want to get all the way into that today, but can definitely put that on the to-do list, and I'll make that a further page. Streamer profile page, right? Show the following. Heck, maybe I just do this now. Let's make this so. Do we want to do this now? Oh, do I want to do this now? I want to do this now. I want to do this now. Do I really want to do this now? Should I really do this now? Let me log it. At KlipTok.com. Let's have it go to /s/ Streamer channel name. If I have it go to streamer channel name, I need to reconcile that. I'm gonna need to look those up. This is something I've been avoiding for privacy reasons. List of all clips, indexed, rendered as thumbnails with likes, comment counts, likes and comment counts, likes, views, and comment counts. Total likes for the streamer, total comments for the streamer, total views for the streamer's clips. I should change that to streamer's clips on all of these. That's definitely an enhancement. And I did a big security push. You saw with that hash being passed back and forth. That was a big security push that I finished. That other milestone is done. Completed features is done. So this is something that I think will be very cool to build. Sorry, not sorry. Well, yeah, that's okay. So let me build this route real quick because I think I can get that into the service here quickly. So several pages. There's about /authorize, the index, the privacy page, the profile at /profile. Single clip goes to /clip/ whatever the slug is. So I think if I make index also answer on /streamer name, right? So I could probably do it like this, / and if I make this Twitch display name, right? I can do a quick hit to Twitch to reconcile that. And I can actually do that with your keys in the browser to reconcile that, have the right ID, and pass that over to my IP, my data. So let's build that. I hate the way that's formatted there. That's better. So let's do this. This is a parameter. This will be a, let's make it a public string. Public? Sure. And what did I call it up top there? Twitch display name. Make that a capital T. Come on now, Fritz. Come on now. So that'll be a property, and I'll default it to the empty string. So sidebar clear filter. Well, it's not exactly. That's right, Caparino. Yes. Yes, Caparino. That's exactly what I want to do for number 2. Sharing a clip, generate thumbnail, and a good-looking title. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I want to store with number 2. So you are spot on. So if well, it's going to be if string is null or empty, the Twitch display name, then we're going to do that. Otherwise, I need to go figure out the channel ID, request and apply that filter. So let's I'm going to head to dev.twitch.tv/docs, and we're going to go into the Twitch documentation here, because this should be a very quick request about a streamer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, for direct linking on Twitter. You got it, Robert Tables, and that's where the HA proxy needs to come in. But let's get this. So this is, I believe it's on user. Yeah, get user. So I need an OAuthor app access token, and if you're logged in, actually you won't be logged in. Do I need to have the server do this? I'm going to have the server do this because I can't depend on you being logged in. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. In which case, I might as well start caching it with the folks who I have privacy records for. Right? Right now I'm just storing channel ID. I should put... their... And if I don't make it one of the keys, I'm going to need to rework this. So I can have this lookup table. So I can hit it quickly and load it. Ah, data design. Gotta love it. It's fine. I can create another little index so that well, do I create the index here, or do I, so that I'm caching it and not hitting Twitch to do this reconciliation? I can put a cache here and fall over and go to and fail over to the Azure, to Twitch. Okay, let's do it that way. So down here, let's do this. Create a new request. This is going to be a task that's going to return. It's going to return all. Well, this load all clips. Yeah, this thing. So I generated a new class here called KlipTok get clips payload that returns a total number of clips that we've identified, as well as a collection of the clips. So I'm going to create this method called get clips by streamer name, string display name. Okay, so I've got this interface I've defined, and in the actual service, and I'm trying to refactor this as much as possible so that I've got all of my logic that does all of the interactions with the server sitting in these types of classes, so that my Blazor pages end up being just paint the page. Go get that data, paint the page, and becomes very dumb in that in that configuration, right? So what I should be able to do here, let's make this async. Client get from JSON async, and I want to get a. I haven't even written the method yet, so get. Let's call this get. Yeah. Let's just call this. Yeah, get clips. Heck, call it the same thing, right? Why give it different names? And I'll pass in the display name. But I should do it like that. So it just gets passed along. Now, that's giving me green because it's not awaited. That's fine. We will await. And we actually want to return that. Come on, Fritz. There we go. All right, so now I need to write this method. That method needs to go into my API, which is a clip function, which is somewhere over here. Here's a get clips, add comments, get comments. Got my little base 64 bit down here. I don't think I need that for this. Function name is get clips by streamer name. There we go. Public async task I action result, and I'm gonna call it the same thing because I am not inventing new names for these. Keep it named the same thing so that we don't have to think about it. Authorization level anonymous. Anybody can make this request, which may end up burning me in the future, but we'll figure that out later. Slash streamer name. There we go. So it's going to grab that for me. And if I need to hit anything else here, there's that. Yes. I didn't put the square bracket on the end of that. Thank you. String, what did I call it? Streamer name. Streamer name. And I'd like a logger, please. Even though I don't do anything with the loggers yet. We need the logger. So I need to convert the streamer name to a channel ID. So counts of my Azure data instead of Twitch API info for that profile page. Yes. For this, well, I don't have the streamer name. I've purposely kept that out. But I've got your display at your channel ID, which is public information technically. As well as the number of clips and the number of views of those clips. Those are all public information. I haven't asked for anything personal yet. So I need to go out and hit the Twitch API to go get data. Now, I don't have, right, like, when I go and index, when I go and load data, I don't have, I don't think I have a method. What's that getting? It's getting, yeah. I'm just firing up a client that goes and gets configured to interact with Twitch. So, you never seen action methods that are function names. So, right, function name, you need, this attribute tells Azure Functions, it tells the Azure Functions runtime to register this function and make it available for interaction. You actually have to specify the name. I ran into this problem several months ago on stream where you have to give it a name. So I make sure that I give it the same name. So yeah, it's an Azure Functions API so that it runs inside that runtime. I need a client that will go out and connect to Twitch. Am I getting one of them here? Create client, and it puts the client ID on it. Yeah, okay. So then I also need the auth token. Is that being added? It is. Good. So I can interact, right, and I zipped by that. So I need an HTTP client that receives a Twitch client ID on it. And it needs an authorization header on it so that Twitch can properly authorize me and say, yes, you're allowed to access this data. Is there, can I put output cache on this? Is there an output cache? No. Is there a cache? Response cache. Specifies the parameters necessary for setting appropriate. Yeah, can I do that? Because I'd really like this to not be hammered. Right, sets max age in the cache control header. The duration in seconds, I like that. So if I were to say time span from hours, let's make it go 1 hour total seconds. And right, can I do that? Is that something I can do? And you don't like that because it's not a constant. Oh. Duration it once as an int. Okay, I'll do that then. Something like this. Right? Now why don't you like it? Yeah, it must be constant. So number of seconds in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes an hour, that's what, 1440? Do I have that right? Do I have that right? Right, 60 and 60? No, 3660. Right, 3600. Fine. I'll make that 3600, so it's 1 hour. Alright. So this way it's not, right, once an hour it'll refresh this data. That's fine. I don't think people will get... We can tune that. Right, that's something to be tuned. How's it going there? How's it going there? Ian Alex Hart. Hello, hello. So let's go get, since I'm hitting Twitch on this, and I'll change this in the future. I'll refactor it so it hits a local repository of this information. So I want to get string async, and I'm going to go to, where's the Twitch API docs? Here. So I'm going to go to API Twitch TV Helix users, and it's passing in the ID. I don't want to pass the ID. I want to pass login. So let's go here. Right, like I could write a method that'll go and load these all up for the folks who I have registered right now. But there's a little bit of data normalization that I need to get in there, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. Let's just, right, get this working. So it's gonna go get that data. I should turn that into a JSON. I have this. Right, I'm hitting this endpoint somewhere else, and there's a data type that I'm looking for. So that's this one, and I turned it into Twitch user. Actually, I can use that to get the same data. All right, so now I have this user profile. So I'll have the ID coming out of there that I can interact with. So now let me turn around and get the, I can actually, right, I can just return, I can do get clips. Where's get clips? Not by slug, not like, right, but I can do the same get clips here, filtering by that user ID. Right? And just return the total and let it go do its thing at that point. I think. Right? Wait a sec. Hey, thank you, Invisible Programmer. Appreciate that. Stanley Inc. Oh my gosh. Stanley, that's so nice. Even though you're a Vue React Laravel dude yourself, you love the streams. Thank you. I appreciate those kind words. I hope you and yours have a excellent holiday season here. All the best to you. Hi, Mom. Hello. Vile says hello. So, you have some bits. You're welcome to spend those bits appropriately. There's plenty of things that you can request. Go right ahead. Be my guest. Do I return the data in all-in-one request here? Or do I just return, here's the streamer name, and let it kick off and behave appropriately? I think I just returned the streamer ID and the total number of clips at this point. And you want me to go into Santa mode? I like the sound of that. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Let's go into Santa voice change mode for 5 minutes. So I will mute this music. Change over to Santa.
Oh, wait a sec. That didn't work quite right. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. 5 minutes on the clock. Ha, 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 ha. Code with Sean. Hello. Have a Merry Christmas to you, too. There we go. All right. Let's have some fun. 5 minutes. There it is. Okay. Where are we? I think I just returned the summary data here. Yes. The total number of clips for that person. I can do that with... I have the clip repository, don't I? Don't I? Yes, I do, right there. Fantastic. I should be able to do this. This should be quick, right? Right. So if I say, oh, wait. Yep, the repository. Oh, I don't have it here. Ooh, filter user ID. There we go. And I need your Twitch ID if it's present. That could be a thing. Maybe I need to go back into my service and I need to optionally take a Twitch user ID. So I know how to put the... No, I don't need that. Who dat? Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Oh my gosh. You want me to go into notepad mode? Okay. I don't need your ID here because it's going to go load them behind the scenes. I just need the total so the virtualize can kick in. Yes, we've been asked to go into notepad coding. Oh dear. Oh dear Lord. Fine. I see how this is. I need. Oh. Santa's unhappy. Someone's gonna get a cold this Christmas. Let me double check this. Voice change. My voice change says Santa, but it's the wrong one here. I keep changing this to Santa. Yeah, that works. Tell you what, I'm gonna remove that button and put, where'd it go? Voice mod. Ah, voice mod. Not random. No. Voice changer. I think it's this one. There we go. And I'll choose... It scrolled away. No, not Second Life. Santa. Ah, there we go. Alright, you go away. Get ready for... Notepad. Alright. So I'm going to work over here. Put 15 minutes on the clock. I've got a 15-minute timer here in front of me. I was in... oh dear. I was in the API. Clip function. Working here. Oh boy. Alright, we can do this. I'm up to the challenge. Santa says no to nobody. Maybe. Get clips by slug, add comment, get comments. Where was I? Get clips by streamer name. Okay, so I have that. So I want to get clips, and I don't have a method. Oh no, I don't have a method to... hang on. My repository is here. See, look at this. This is not the same. It's in here. And I'm in all the clips. Okay. Let's reference this. Oh, it's a jolly old time while you're being trolled like this. This is something Krampus would do. Let me see here. We're going to be out of Santa mode and have almost 13 minutes of just angry Fritz working through this. Can somebody redeem Mad Titan for going through this? Programming in Notepad. I know Illuminity. Illuminity. Okay. Here we go. Oh no. Isaz24.
The Sears24 just resubscribed for 3 months. Hello there.
Hello. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. And Santa's gonna make enough donation to Girls Who Code. Ho 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 ho. Alright, is that a thing? How's that work?
That was totally a thing. All right, we're gonna check off the Santa for 5 minutes. Here we go. So, I have a way to get clips and filtering by a user ID. So the Twitch ID is, yeah, here we go. So filter for partition. Twitch ID is your ID, so that we can go do the likes, get clips liked by user. You know what? It shouldn't do this if I don't know who you are. It shouldn't do that. I should skip right through this if I don't know who you are. Okay, I'm going to write an if statement around that right now. If Twitch ID, if string is null or empty. Ooh boy. Is null. What did you do? I can't change font to Viking yet because I'm over here. No wait, I can't I? Oh no. What did I do? Alright, we will go to Viking font mode here. Give me just a minute. Let me, and I'm not going to be able to pretty indent everything. I'll just get that right there. Save that. So now I'm skipping, if not, string is null or empty. Skip, trying to go get the likes for that. But I think I can call this and pass this as empty string, and the filter user ID is whoever it is that we're filtering. And you want me to go to Viking mode. All right, we'll go to Viking. So I'm currently in on 11 minutes here. So let's go to font. I'm gonna need another timer here. Where is it?
Long. Let me add some value.
Papa Pain! Oh yeah. Thank you so much for those bits. And we'll make another donation to Girls Who Code. And 3 other folks in chat just got some emotes. Fritz putting on the Ritz. No. What was the name of the Viking? Isn't it like, there it is, PR Viking. Right, so we'll go to that. We're gonna need that a little bit larger because it is, oh my god. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Okay. You're not going to tell me? Fine. iPhone AI person, you're not going to tell me? Fine. I'm on 15 minutes of PR Viking here. Where was I? Okay, get clips by streamer name. Await repo get clips, and I can pass string.empty there. I can't even tell if that's uppercase or what. String.empty. I hope that works. And I'll be able to pass... It's going to be this. Is that... I don't know if this profile... See, I can't tell the casing of this. You're killing me here, Smalls. This profile dot and the profile has... It's quite painful, William Maines, but the things I do for entertainment here on stream... so that profile, well, I know that it's over here. It's the profile. I can grab... Its ID is what I want. Okay. So is it just... Who dat? Copper Beardy is here. Hello. Yes, Svava is not involved in the current... Wait, in the current pain? You say that like there's going to be more. Is there going to be more? Or really?
I found moose and squirrel, but where is moose?
I don't know. I don't know where is Moose. There is the donkey costume out here somewhere. I might need to make the costumes available for our Tuesday stream so that we have a little bit more fun. I don't want to just get clips, right? So my get clips method here, and because I don't want to... Oh, it changed font. Gotta change font. Red alert, that's the wrong font. Change the font. That's better. Didn't want to offend you, friends. Make sure I had that. So it's an IEnumerable of clips. So I just want to do a count of that. Right? Let me save that. Who's here? Fierce Kittens! Oh, no. Hello there. It's good to see you. My name is...
Just for fun.
And I've been forced into Notepad and Viking font mode. Oh, yes. Building Azure functions in Notepad, not easy. Let me see. So the total clips is going to be this await dot count. I think that works. So what I want to then return, I'm going to return a new object, right? I'm going to make this an anonymous object that I'm returning. Do I make this an anonymous object? Yes, there are other fonts there you can redeem, Copperbeardy. But they're not going to happen until after this one, which will mean I'll be back in Visual Studio. Thank you. And I can't do font change like this in that other editor. Now, maybe I should have an object for this to be returned. Let me look back over here. Right, if I have a payload that I'm returning, I really should make it a model here that I interact with. How you doing there, Fierce Kittens? Now I'm a real programmer? No, I'm not a real I'm a real boy. No.
Inconceivable!
It's true. Well, what?
We're waiting.
I'd be a real programmer if I was coding everything at the command line. That's a thing that I know people have. So let me go into here. Let me go into the models. So I'm going to create a new class here. And let's call it KlipTok. Let's call this user filter payload CS. Yes, I want to create a new file. Now I gotta write all of this by hand. Are you kidding me? First, let me make sure I have the font right. See, it knows me. It wants consoleless, but no. For you, I will handwrite a C# class, public class, and this is going to be KlipTok user filter payload. Right? Oh yeah. All this jolly music and me writing C# by hand in Notepad. Put them on... Fine. So let's make a property here. I can't even use my snippets. So this is going to be... let's call this channel ID with a get set like that. And let's make this an int. And this will be total clips. Let's call it count of clip count. I'm trying to make sure I get the capitalization right so I don't have to go back and... wait, I didn't even put a namespace yet. Oh, come on, Fritz! So this is going to be kliptok.twitch.models. kliptok.twitch.models. Okay, I think I have that right at least. I'm gonna open a new tab here. And let me go into the API. And I'm just gonna set up a .NET Watch build so that I can get some feedback on it building properly. Put the brace on another line. What brace? They're all on other lines. I've got my properties on one line there. So I should be able to reach into this thing. Next to the namespace. Happy now? Look at the backseat coders over there, I tell you.
What'd you do?
I listened to Fierce Kittens, that's what I did. Oh, you know the hell is coming. Clip function, error, semicolon expected. Here. Well, I'm not done yet. Who dat? It doesn't know what this hat is. That's not a thing. So let me see. I want one of these. And okay, so what were the properties? I forget what the properties were now. It was it channel name? See, I don't know what they were. Invalid expression term string. Where? I should put a semi there. This is gonna blow up on me. Oh. 3 minutes left in Notepad. And 7.5 minutes left on Viking. On 178. 178? I need to turn off word wrap. There we go. What? Invalid expression term string. You make me sad. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why that's upset. Oh, it's this. Do I have to do it as capital S? Am I missing system? I'm missing a reference to system. Oh, are you kidding? No, I have a reference to system. See, using system, I've got that. I can't read anything! Alright, hang on. I need that other file back open. This one. Let me look at that. It was channel ID and then clip count. Let me put those in. Channel ID equals this profile.id. I'm right, and I called it clip count. I'm gonna copy paste that because I can't tell the capitalization. Equals total. I don't know what this is either, so I'm gonna copy paste. Okay, that should work, but I've got a couple things here. Line 178, invalid expression term string. Why won't you do fine? You won't let me do string.empty? Bite me, Roslyn. Bite me, Roslyn compiler. I've got this. Semicolon after method or accessor block. Spotigus!
Spotigus just resubscribed for 4 months.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And we'll make another donation to Girls Who Code. I've got a curly brace expected. It's because I put it on another line. I put it on another line.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
She
Am I
is.
wrong?
She did. Fierce Kittens did do that. Who's that here? Coding Bandit! Oh my gosh. I was still over the moon yesterday about that video that you had Wozniak send to us. That was amazing.
It's Slittany just subscribed.
Thank you so much for continuing that gift sub, and we'll make another donation to Girls Who Code. Where am I? I can't. It's these. I put the semicolons here. It shouldn't be semicolons there. Next. Oh, Lord. The name response does not exist in the current context. Oh, thank Lord. Okay. I'm done with Notepad now. I can at least move out of Notepad, and I will turn on PR Viking inside of Visual Studio. I can cancel that. Back to Visual Studio. Okay. Font. And I'll change it to PR Viking, as requested. Yes, Fritz losing his stuff. PR... No, what are you doing to me? Notepad again. Can I at least... Okay, fine. I see what you've done there. Before I jump back into Notepad, I'm at least going to get... Why doesn't it know what that is? Don't you know what that is? I'm missing a using statement. No. And Thanos. All right. Let Let me change this at least to streamer info. And I'm going to autocomplete that. Yes, change it to count. Thank you. Why don't you like this? I forgot to await. Why doesn't it like that? Oh. New, okay, object results. Okay, I'm going back to Notepad. 15 more minutes on the clock, and Thanos brings you Christmas. Do I leave the Christmas music going with Thanos? I think maybe I do. But I'll turn off
his music. Thanos celebrates Christmas, boys and girls.
No,
we need the music. It needs to be slightly evil. Here we go. 5 minutes of the Mad Titan in Notepad with PR Viking fonts. Alright. You're on, chat room. Bring it. I can't tell what's upper and lowercase. Here we go. Build. Do the build. Make sure it works. Yes. Okay. Productivity. Ha! I laugh at you. Nope. Not allowed to look at that. So, over here, I'm returning a KlipTok user filter payload. Alright, copy that. I want to get that in my service so I can inspect and render appropriately. Alright, fine. Services. I need to update the interface. There it is! Models KlipTok get clips payload. Is that what I called it? Was that the thing? KlipTok user filter payload. Got it. Alright. Save that. Now go to the implementation. Oh, wait a sec. I need that signature. Okay. Over to Blazor. What's that? I'm done with PR Viking. Yes! Okay, turn that off. Close that out. I finished the first notepad. I changed Viking. Good. Finished that for Alex. I'm still on Thanos for another 3 minutes. I'm on Notepad for another 12, so I can at least change back to something readable. Invisible Programmer, thank you for the gift sub.
Just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you so much. Paying it forward, the gift from Ultramark. Congratulations, Curious Drive. You just got gift sub, and we're gonna make a donation to Girls Who Code. Much appreciate. So let me change my font back. Oh yes, to well, it was Consulus. We'll use Consulus in here. Sure, that's fine. Change the font size from this Fierce Kitten's appropriate. Oh no. Fine. More Viking font. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Thank you, Siri. Here we go. I think I put down at the bottom. Yes. Get user clip by stream name. Oh, I just need to change the signature here. Alright, so post that in. Grabbing this one. Replacing that. Yes, there it goes. That should work. So if I go back, who dat? Code with Sean! Thank you so much for gifting us a sub to Fuel Snable, and we'll make a donation to Girls Who Code. 5 emotes shared into the channel. Much appreciate. I'm being very productive today, can't you tell? .NET Watch, run. Here we go. Tell me it builds that Blazor properly. Do it. Rats. That's in clip service. Get clips payload. Uh-oh. Alright, go back over here, open that back up. This bit right here is the wrong model, as I'm sure you can read. And the API is good. Rebuild, let's go. That worked. Alright. No more Thanos.
And Fritz is back with holiday music. See, it's so nice and gentle and friendly. So the website is running. I can't. So it is. I do have it working here locally, and maybe not. Oh, I don't have the API running in the background. Oh, rats! I can't run the. It's a jarring shift. No, it's not. It's just fine. Welcome back to the fabulous kind. I'm gonna have to run the API from over here, just to get that running, so that I can interact with the API. Ah, that's nice. So now I have my Azure bits running. It's so friendly and polite and nice. Come on, Azure. I'm waiting. Anticipation. That's right. Oh no. So this is part of the authorization hash. And we want party time mode now. Are you kidding? Look at this. Robert Tables. All right.
Let's party. 5 minutes on the clock. Oh yes. I can't edit this here. I'm not allowed. So we're gonna need to go back into get by hash on hash repository. All right. Back over to code. In my services. Oh, this is gonna be a problem in production right now. Love you too, Robert Tables. Yes. Hey, here we go. I'm still in Notepad for another 7 minutes. So, go up one. It's not in client. Authorization hash is in, it was in services. Hash repository, there we go. Notepad, get in there. Here we go. Get authorization, calculate partition key. That's fine. Where was the error? I lost it. It was in get by hash. It was here. And it was returning null or something. Let me rerun that just to get it. Just to get that value. I'm only using the debugger for the Azure bits in here. Let's go. Break out the glow sticks. Oh yeah, here we go. Back to the website, refresh. I want to see the error it threw. Yep, right here. It should have blowed up at this point. Yep, there it is. Auth hash was null. This here is null. So I need to... You should reset the hash. Should reset that. Can't wait for the bass to drop. Oh yes. Rats. I've got a couple problems here we're gonna have to deal with. Because what's happening is it's refreshing the tokens. The token refresh. Is in security function. Here we go. Refresh tokens. There we go. Refresh tokens. This is what it's calling. As you can clearly tell, dear Lord, how much time do I have? 8 minutes on this big Viking font. All right, we got this. Request the token. Await refresh tokens. Okay, so that hands down into this method. So it goes and does the refresh. Gets the tokens and should save the hash and return it at that point. Tokens hash. Rats. This is gonna be a problem. Nah, I don't mind it. Let's see here. Thinking. Let's finish. I gotta get this fixed. That should have saved the hash. And if I look at my results, I can't show the authorization hash table here. Otherwise, I'm doxing everybody. I'm actually listed here a bunch of times. And it never saved the hash into the table. That's a problem. This should have hit it, should have done that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Which one is that? Oh, that's party mode. All right, we're done with party mode.
All right, we're at least back to this, somewhat getting normal again. But I've still got another 2 minutes on Notepad. Come on. Think Fritz. Back into Santa? We can do that. We can go back into Santa. Sure.
There we are, children. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in this season. This should be writing the hash out when it does the refresh token and return that hash. Something's not quite right there. Sending hash back, and I'll pass whatever this thing is. Length. Not going to show you what it is. With length, that. so I can at least take a look and see that it's sending that back. Hey, good morning, Super Tech Boy. Yes, Notepad with a fun font. And actually, Notepad goes away in less than a minute. Back over here, rerun that, so I can try and figure out what this issue is. Darth Santa. No, it's not Darth Santa. No. Ho, 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 ho. That is PR Viking. There. Alright, so that's loaded. And refresh this. I should see the request come in. Bang! And it never hit here. It never wrote that out. But the good news is I'm out of the notepad. Close all that. Go away. So let's walk up this stack. Alright, call stack. Get Twitch user ID for hash. Inside of here. And it never wrote that into the tick. No! Change editor to light mode for 15 minutes. Alright. I see how this works. We're gonna have to change the eyewear also. Where'd it go? They were here. Somebody stole my sunglasses. No! Are you kidding? They were here. I swear they were here. I swear. There they are. Alright. Here we go. Light mode. Blue. Get ready, children. Oh, yes. And we need the font back, because it doesn't persist between theme changes for some reason. No. And back. Nope. Choose something else. Whatever. Don't get any ideas out there. I'm looking at you, Slava. There we are. All right. Jack Nicholson vibe. Well, yeah. Did I run out of 5 minutes? Did that 5 minutes run up? Or did I forget to hit this? I know! It's like staring into the sun. Are you kidding? I have to write with this. Hey, Jean Valjean, good to see you. That's coder 24601 to you. Let's see here. So, refresh clip was, refresh tokens was called. I need to put the 15 minutes back on for light mode. There we go. And I'm going to have to cut off redemptions after this because I need to call it a day after that. So Notepad, Thanos, party time, Viking. We're still in Viking. We did Santa. We're on Santa now. And we're in light mode. Okay. So, wait, how much more time? I can't even see that. We're almost done with the font. Good. Yeah. No more 15-minute redemptions because we're coming up against the end of the time. Alright, so refresh tokens is... Come on. Not authenticate. Collapse this. I can't see anything. Save auth hash. No. Hash the token. No. Get app access token. No. Refresh user tokens. This is what it's calling. So it goes and gets the token, refresh tokens, which comes down into here. I could turn off that font now and get productive again. All right, here we go. And back to Cascadia code. You appreciate Cascadia now, don't you? 16. There we go. Oh, it's like a world of difference. Okay. Yeah, weird font in light mode. They're vicious today, aren't they? I think I'm out of. I forgot to hit the 5-minute timer for Santa. I'm bailing on Santa now. I think we're done there.
Yeah, I gave you plenty of time with Santa there. All right, here we go. Where is it? So it should be somewhere down into here where it should go and try and do the hash and then return the refresh token. So I'm gonna stop this, rerun, and I should hit down here where it returns that information. And it should be saved out into the repository at that point. So let me see, it should hit that. Right, there we go. So it hasn't returned the hash yet. It's going to attempt to go do that thing. I'm going to put a breakpoint here and a breakpoint down here. Okay. It didn't even get into my method, and it bailed and ended up over here. It errored out somewhere. So we got a problem, kids. We got a problem. Back over here. Save the auth hash. Save the auth hash. Why is it going out to Twitch? Why am I running back over to Twitch? Oh, to get your channel ID. Let me put a breakpoint there and a breakpoint here so I can see it getting it. Yes, Invisible Programmer, a dark theme would be so much more comfortable for coding. I'll let you know in about 10.5 minutes. Let me see it hit. It should run into there and we should be able to debug into this. Yeah, I broke something good in here. And I'm all flustered and lost all over the place. Okay. So, save the hash. I've got my tokens, the hash repository it's going to go against, the user client. So I'm going to step into that. It's going to go get the string from Twitch. And it should have, as a string, there it is. So this is the user profile information. Let me bring that back. Right, so here's data. So there's my information, my view count, my ID. I'm reaching to get the user ID. So it's going to deserialize that. It's going to turn that into a profile. There it is. My user profile has all of that information. There's my ID, so I can grab it. I'm going to store an authorization hash with the ID of that. Tokens expires at is, that's fine. I'm not going to show that value. And now I'm going to attempt to add or update that hash record. So, yes, do that. Get the cloud table. Insert that record. It timed out and went and got clips anyway. It didn't await the refresh tokens. That's what's going on here. I'm in a race condition is what's happened. Okay. That should be easy to address. It's not going to do that. I prefer Solution Explorer on the left. So let's do this. I'm going to go into Client. Let me shut off some of these things. It's not that page, not this page, not that page, or that one, or that one. What's happening is I'm in a race condition where it's getting the user information. And it's trying to load the clips and pass in the hash information, but doesn't have that. So, yeah, that should be happening in the login view component, which is on the outside. Right, it calls the refresh tokens here and passes that back. So I've got this weird race condition. Oh man, this is gonna be ugly to fix. And I'm really uncomfortable trying to code this way right now. This is a bug fix, first and foremost. Let me commit what I've got. Getting streamer ID by name from Twitch. Okay. Git push origin. Really? I thought I'd be able to get through this quickly, but trolling. What was that? Oh, the trolling is strong today, isn't it? Okay. Let me go back to the main branch and focus on this. Git checkout, fix, refresh race condition. This is gonna be a problem. What are they called? The sequins are... The one is digging into my head. How long before a leak happened? No leak. No leak. So that refresh token... Huh. Well, it's doing the refresh here. I want to pause everything while it's refreshing the tokens. Right? Don't I have refresh tokens in my user object? I do. I do. So what if I did... I want to put together like a mutex so that I can tell everybody, you need to wait, I'm refreshing the tokens. So that when it's done this method, everything's allowed to go and refresh. Right, because what I've done here is I've got the index function, the index page. It's not waiting. It's injecting the user object. Oh, this is... Okay. Yeah, Sleepy. Race conditions are not fun to chase here. Right, so users being passed in. The user has a hash that doesn't exist. When it went to do get clips. Here. There. So maybe I do an await that says... Yeah, you're right, like a reader-writer lock. And I could put it on the user object because the user object will be static. Maybe you're onto something here. Equals new reader writer lock slim. So if I do that, then while refresh tokens is going on, I can say lock.enter. Enter write lock. Exit write lock. Right? So then I can go back to, if I go back to index, instead of having it do all of this here, oh thank Lord. Much better. Oh my gosh. So if we don't have a user access token, wait a sec. Yeah, if user.access token equals empty. So if we don't have one, yes, try and get it out of and then call refresh tokens. And refresh tokens calls user refresh tokens and attempts to reset the user here. But that same user should also be over here in index, right? And when I call load all clips, I don't want to do... I forget what that second timer was. Yeah, I'm running into concurrency inside of here. Yeah. What was... If I do that and I say user dot... oh, come on. Right? It's this same Twitch user that I have down here that now has... Yeah. Oh, so I can just say use... I can do Twitch user dot... Right? Where'd it go? Here. Enter read block. And now return output. That might work. Okay, that was the build of the API. That's not exit. Exit. Over here. Okay, that rebuilt and still works. And I'm just about out of time here as well, friends. But this is a race condition that I need to address quick because it's in my production area. Okay. So if I refresh that, there it is calling refresh tokens, going getting the hash, returning it, and stop it! I didn't want to see that. Go away! Now, what's the error? Try enter read lock. A read lock may not be acquired with the right lock held in this mode. Duh! I want you to wait! So if I do try enter with an integer timeout. But if I do, okay. So it was properly blocked. Tries to enter the lock in read mode with an optional integer, yes. So let's have it timeout after 2 seconds. Let's make it 5 seconds. So that actually did what it was supposed to do. I'm kind of happy about that. So that rebuilt, here it is, reloading. Recursive read lock acquisitions not allowed in this mode. Are you kidding? You won't... So, okay, I was trying to do it right. Wait, read count, no. Enter read lock should, right, it should block. Or am I just gonna have to say is right lock held and do an await on that? I mean, I could do while... Await task delay 100 and just let it keep checking. The lock is a reader-writer lock slim. Well, I don't want to do a complete lock. Bang, that locked out again. Recursive read lock acquisitions. No, there is no recursive read lock. No. Try enter read lock. I'm not executing try enter read lock anymore. Yeah. Rebuild that. I don't think it is doing that right. No. Okay, I'm calling enter read lock here. All right, maybe I'm just going to do... Maybe I'm not going to do a read lock there. What the heck is that? Do it again. And I'm just going to check for the right lock being acquired. That's better. Okay. That's total jank, because the read lock should work, but it's not. I mean, the other way for me to look at this, change that from reader writer lock slim to just reader writer lock. Right? Which is a heavier so acquire reader lock. And I think it's release reader lock. Does not contain it. Yeah, I changed that. In Twitch, oh, in Twitch user. Right, acquire writer lock, and that should take care of those. Yeah, this is effectively a CRUD app at this point. Right, simple create, read, update, delete. So it's getting, yeah, here it is. Here, right? I've hit trying to search through 250 clips, and it's loading all that data and spinning through it. Right? So getting all that data is taking a long time on my machine. So there it is. And if I try to refresh. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I've got the lock introduced to make that a little bit easier. I'm gonna have to use that lock on some other pages as well. Notably, I think I need it on the single. I need it on your profile page, and on the single clip page, because in here. Right there. Let's do Twitch user lock release reader lock. Okay. And I also need that on the profile because that is important there as well. There we go. Okay. Those are the 3 pages in it, so I've got them taken care of now. Yeah. Why is that? Should be okay. Good. And I'm going to push that up. Fixed race condition when re-logging into website. No, when returning. I'm not going to track because I'm just going to merge this so it gets released right away. No. I'm not going to get into the H8 proxy stuff today because we hit this issue that needed to be addressed. So, yes. Merge, merge, delete branch. And those actions need to be cancelled. There's nothing more for you to download. It's been deleted. Bye-bye. This one, cancelled. Thank you. And these 2 should deploy. Okay, next. Let me see if I can get that URL working now that I've... git pull. This one. Oh, are you kidding? Pages index razor here. That is the dumbest. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. It's so confusing. Okay. All right. So load all clubs filtered. Right. So where was I? If string is null or empty, the display name, I need to go get. That was a weird conflict, right? What the heck? Sure. Merged.
I'm Scott. I'm new here.
Okay, yeah, good.
Arcaz 246. Thank you so much for joining us with your Twitch Prime. We'll spend those Bezos bucks to make a donation to Girls Who Code, and we'll get some Microsoft money matching that to support them. Thank you so much. It was just the curly brace on the next line. Okay. So what I want to do is, if I did get a Twitch display name, I need to reach into the service and get the information. So let's call this user payload equals Right, what did I call the service? What did I call the clip service? I thought I had the... No, it's not here. Well, I'll need to fix that. So, okay. Now I can say clip service, get clips by streamer name, which really isn't getting all of that information. Twitch display name. And I want to await that because that's... So now I've got that payload that has... So I can say total clips equals user payload clip count. And I can say, what is it? Filter user ID equals user payload dot channel ID. And that should now start the virtualization loaded. Let's see what happens. I might have gotten it all in one shot. Waiting for the reload. Bang! Alright, it's reloading. I don't know what that error was there. It was a network error. Okay. So now if I go to /C#Fritz, okay, we got some errors. Get clips by streamer name, and I got an error there. I'm gonna get this fixed. Get clips by streamer name /Fritz. It doesn't have. I need to restart my API. The clip this wasn't built in the version that I released. So let me do this. Restart it. And I should be able to nudge this. Come on, why is this taking forever to build? Let's go! I'm gonna get one thing done here before we move along here. So... Get clips by streamer name. There it is. Carriage return. See if it gets there. Errored out still. 404 not found. Frank? 404 not found tells me that it's not even getting get clips by streamer name. Get clips by... Oh, wait a sec. Should be /API in front of that. Rats. That's why it's not. Because it's hitting the wrong endpoint. Over here, this should be /API/. Now this will refresh. There we go. Come on. You got this. You got this. There it is. Now, it didn't filter by me. That's weird. Let me take a look at the network requests. Right, so there, get clips by streamer name, response, channel ID, clip count 3. Okay. Then it called get clips. You're not going to show me the request here? No parameters. Yes, there were parameters. There we go. Hashed. It didn't pass the filter user ID. Why no do this? Back to index. Like, and looking at the console, it also is telling me, right, it knows the total clips. It knows. So now when it starts going and requesting, it should be saying load all clips. With the filter user ID. Do I need to block again so this isn't loading yet? Hey, the Naked Flame. Hello. Right? I mean, do I just put a little blocker here? Right, and just say, if not load clips. Well, heck. While it's going and getting that information. Right, and then I just have to say down here, right? I mean, I've effectively created a lock. Yeah, I know. Lock chasing is starting to happen here. That could be dangerous. But there it goes. Right? So now I can change this and go to far U-wings, fairy wings, and it should drop in. Bang, there's just fairies clips. The 3 clips that I loaded for her. But, right, that's different than this click highlight over here. So I feel like I want to do this, routing to that same location. But I have that initial bit working. Right? So I can go to /C# Fritz and forces a complete reload, which is probably a mistake. But if I jump from here to something else, yeah, and it's okay. So let me wrap this up. This isn't done, but I have it somewhere where I can iterate on it now. I feel like I want to have that one page. I don't want to have this intermediate thing where there's 2 different locations. One where you're filtered by and one where you're seeing just those folks. It's going to be ugly. I'm going to want to resolve those locks and address that. Because now I'm chasing this filter. I really need to figure out a better way to do the a better way to do that interaction. But we'll get there. Let's head back to the main screen over here and talk this through. So I had a couple of issues today, but we got this filter built that allows you to navigate directly to just the videos, just the clips for a streamer. It's not perfect yet. I want to clean that up a little bit, and we had to introduce a couple of locks to deal with this issue of refreshing token information and getting it loaded up. That's kind of a mess, and I don't want to be constantly reloading tokens, and it sure looks like every time I refresh a page, it's refreshing tokens right now, which is another issue that I should address sooner than later. I'm gonna have to take that as a bug to fix. That it's always refreshing tokens and it's never keeping that locked token. And maintaining that duration where it doesn't need to go refresh tokens. So I'm gonna log that, and I will deal with that offline next time. Well, offline before next time. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in. This was fun today. I appreciate the trolling. It was a lot of fun. Let's see who else is streaming out there on the big Twitch TV network that we can connect you with. I'm half tempted. I'm half tempted to connect with... No, let's send you over to NoOpCat. That's what we do. It's been a few weeks. Let me put out the raid call, and let's set up to go raid our friend NoOpCat. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Really appreciate you joining me. There's the raid calls in chat. Yeah. Twitch's JavaScript is just taking a bit of time to run here. Yeah. Come on. Come on. We can do this. There we go. The raid is about to start. You don't have to do anything. Sit right back, relax, as we get ready to go see our friend, Suze Hinton, NoOpCat. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you tuning in and joining me. I'll be back on Tuesday for a little bit more hijinks here on the channel. Hope you have a great holiday wherever you might be, whatever holiday you might be celebrating. Wish you all the best, and I will see you next time. Take care.